What's up, guys? This is Vaughn from Simply Hawkward, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Chase.
Hello, Governor.
That was weird. Alright, and today it is February 10th. Technically, it's February 9th, but we record this the day before, and we're going to talk about some gaming news. I'm super stoked. I love gaming news.
Hooty hoo, hooty hoo.
Alright. That got interesting.
That was weird.
So, for our first thing on our docket, I guess, Drawn to Death, if you guys don't know anything about it, it's a weird kind of like arcade shooter coming to PlayStation soon. David Jaffe, one of the developers, came out and said, and finally gave it a release date. It's really odd. The entire game takes place in like basically a nerdy kid's imagination, and it's like whatever he draws in his notebook is actually what it is. It's kind of like an odd team deathmatch type game. It's like a huge shooter. It looks really, really good. If you guys haven't seen any for it, I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to link a article down below by IGN where they talk about it. But it's finally got a release date of 4/4/17, so it's coming out in 2 months. I'm super stoked. That's mostly what it is about that. I love David Jaffe, and I'm super stoked for Drawn to Death.
Laffy Taffy?
Yeah, Laffy Taffy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting name.
I would also like to point out that since we're on the topic of Laffy Taffy, that banana is disgusting, and nobody should ever eat it.
That's like the only good one.
It's the worst. Oh, you and her. Oh, nope. Banana is disgusting.
Literally the only good one.
It's gonna be a war with everybody who likes.
We'll start
banana.
a Twitter poll.
Green apple is the best.
Ew, what is
green
wrong?
apple? 100%.
Green
best
apple
Laffy
artificial flavoring is not good at all.
But banana is? Banana just tastes weird, like plain. Just odd.
What's wrong with plain?
I mean, yeah, I get everything plain, but I'm not a big fan of banana. Next thing up, Psychonauts 2 actually just got a pub alert. Starbreeze Studios, same people who published Payday 2 and Brothers.
Ooh.
I'm super stoked about it. It looks really good. I'll also link another article down below.
I don't see how those games relate.
It's just a publisher.
I understand that it's a publisher, but usually like you stay within your like
your wheelhouse.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, and it's possibly going. I mean, it's on the Unreal Engine 4, so I'm super excited about it.
There's a lot of stuff on the Unreal Engine these days.
Yeah, Unreal Engine's a big one. Digimon World Next Order was actually just developed on the Unity engine, which is kind of odd. I don't see many games actually developed in Unity, which is definitely odd. I could have seen it being developed in like Unreal, because a lot of stuff is on Unreal Engine 4, or the Frostbite engine. That's also a big one. But yeah, I'm super stoked for Psychonauts 2. I think it looks amazing. You're coming back to the regular summer camp. You also get to go to like Psychonauts headquarters and everything. I love Psychonauts. If you guys haven't played it, you need to.
Well, speaking about like the engines and stuff, I heard some news today that they're gonna make Madden 18 a different engine or something. And every time they've updated the engines on the Madden games, it just makes it look like your character's running in outer space or something. It always just looks so weird. So
maybe Madden 18, they're gonna be like, okay, so we need to think about the future of this series. It's going into space. They're gonna Call of Duty.
I mean, it just always looks so weird, you know, because you get so used, like they'll do like 3 or 4 Maddens on the same engine, and then out of nowhere they'll throw in a different engine or even just different physics in it, and it just looks really odd, and like you're running in space, and your dude will run into your offensive lineman. It's just really...
He's like, whatever, guys, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's a pain.
That's awesome. I've never played a Madden game other than the one on the GameCube that we used to play. And
I know, I was like,
run the ball.
That was so fun, dude.
It's a nice little nostalgia there. Next one up, we've got Conan Exiles. It actually features a whole bunch of dicks. That's like the biggest thing about this. It's on early access on Steam right now.
Can't wait.
It actually has a dick slider. Like, you get to decide how big your penis is. And castration
like
might be a thing. Yeah, like your character, you get to decide how big his penis is.
Veiny and...
I don't know. I haven't gone on there and really tested out this.
Like bush size? Like, is this?
I'm assuming there's a lot of bush. I don't think there's a lot of grooming.
Let me ask, what is this game about?
It's Barbarian. So have you ever watched Conan?
No.
Conan the Barbarian had Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then they recently remade it. Yeah, the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, definitely not bad. It's about that universe, and it's just an open world survival RPG MMO. And
Yeah,
it's
but, like,
all about penises, apparently.
Like when Rust did that, it just blurred it out, like blurred
Nope.
out that area.
This is straight up penises.
Okay.
Yep. You
Wait,
get to decide
is
how
it
big your
online, you
penis
said?
is and everything. Yeah, it's an MMO.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's gonna like deliberately like choose a smaller penis. Just
I wonder. I mean,
Just, like,
maybe
I don't
people are
wanna
going to be
show off,
autonomically...
like-
yeah, they're just going to be, like, super correct.
But then you have everyone else with these huge schlongs running around.
They just, like, turns out if you choose a huge schlong, you get, like, this buff where you get to beat people to death.
No,
with your
but
penis.
what if it's like the bigger the schlong,
The
like,
weaker you
the
are?
slower you run or something.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because it adds extra
It's-
weight. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how
Maybe
much
the
extra
only
weight
cars,
really...
like, or, like, mounts you'll be able to choose are really big ones.
Yeah, like, so you don't
If you have a
hurt
small
yourself.
one. Yeah. It's like driving trucks.
Oh, yeah.
I drive a small truck. So. Oh my god. Okay, so Funcom, the big news about this, Funcom, the developers of it, released it without DRM support. So basically, they made it to where everyone could pirate it and didn't have to pay for it.
Thanks.
Yeah, and most of the, like, it's been basically, like, completely resolved and everything. They put a new version of it on there, but there are a lot of servers that are only, like, basically the only things left right now are, like, pirated servers because this game is being, like, it's so huge. Everyone likes it, and they're being flooded, so a lot of the ones that are on there are only pirated servers. Because people who pirated the game can only play on pirated servers right now until they pay for it, and then they can actually play with other players
So
and see a bunch bigger
there's
dogs.
going to be more pirated servers forever
I
than
can see
there
it.
will be like actual game servers.
I would definitely believe it. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm excited about Conan Exiles because I actually really enjoyed Conan the Barbarian. So, I mean, that was like the first
And you
movie
get a
where I ever
schlong.
saw boobs. So, that was cool. Really, it was weird. And, I mean, they were Arnold Schwarzenegger's boobs, so that wasn't cool. But
Those
you
are
know,
pecs, my
whatever.
friend.
Nah, he's got boobs.
Moobs.
He's got huge moves. He's got middies.
Middies.
Um,
Throwback.
To an
Like four
episode like
episodes
four.
ago.
Yeah. Nioh is getting super good reviews. That's not like really news, but I'd like to point it out that it is getting super good reviews. And a lot of people are hating on it that the main character looks like Geralt of Rivia. It turns out it's because both characters are based on the same person.
When I first saw it in the PlayStation store, I was looking at it like, what the hell is this?
A lot of people think it's going to be a Dark Souls clone because it's made by the same people who made Lords of the Fallen, but I've heard lots of good stuff. Or actually, no, it was like following the same veins as Lords of the Fallen, but Team Ninja, people who made Ninja Gaiden and all that stuff, they're the ones who are making this or made it, and apparently it's super good. I really want to try it out. I want to have a little doggy guardian spirit, maybe a little cat. It's going to be super cool. Everyone else is going to have, like, sharks.
Sharks.
I'm just going to choose a turtle, actually, because I love turtles. Why not be slow, big, immovable?
You know what's really interesting? Since the release of drones, there's been more like collisions with planes and turtles than there have been with planes and drones.
Turtles?
Yep.
What?
Fun fact.
Why are they going so close to the ground that they can hit a turtle?
I don't know. Taking off? I don't know. This is just a fact I heard.
All right, that sounds like a super weird
Fun fact of the day.
If you guys have watched any of our videos beforehand, you've actually seen gameplay of it. Enter the Gungeon just got its supply drop update, which gave you more guns, challenge modes, new bosses, basically brought everything into the game that they originally had in there, but had to take out because of time constraints, which I think is really awesome because I love Enter the Gungeon, even though it's a pain in the ass. Super amazing. It's a roguelike, so you're like meant to die, but you gain new items each time that make you slightly more powerful.
Speaking of updates, The Division is getting an update very soon. And it's changing quite a bit about like the mechanics of the game, kinda, because they're like getting rid of like armor stat, but like there is base armor like with the like gear you wear.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of just like throwing it more into health. And they're switching up the SMGs. When the game first came out,
SMGs were the only way to play.
yeah, because what they had was crit chance, like base crit chance on the SMG weapon type, but then they changed that to crit damage. So you're not critting very much, but when you do crit, you're hitting a little bit higher. But they're changing it back, and I trust that they have a method to keep everything balanced. So
Yeah, so assault rifles aren't completely useless and everyone just wrecks you with SMGs.
yeah.
Next one is something pretty big for you. On the PlayStation blog, there's a lot of like talks about the new Paragon, like Paragon updates coming in 2017. They're still going to have new characters every 3 weeks.
Oh,
and
can I
new
talk
card
about
system.
this real quick?
Oh yeah, go for it, dude.
Oh, I'm super excited to get this out there. And,
I would like to say they are including more PvP modes, so you should be excited.
I'm pretty excited about that, but I heard something about like maybe like a 3v3 like accelerated match, which sounds pretty interesting.
It's supposed to be like at TDM.
But I just got to talk about like how they've been releasing heroes, and Epic is doing this thing where they have this like new hero every 3 weeks, which is really unique. You don't see much things actually like spending that much time on making heroes. Well, I want to say like the last 6 or 7 heroes, so all of 2016, and it came out in 2016. Okay, so maybe like 3/4 of the year. Every character that they've released every 3 weeks has been a melee character. And we're sitting there wondering, like, why is it that all these melee characters are coming and we're not getting any, like, casters or range characters? And, well, it turns out that they came out and said, oh, that's our bad. That's all they said. Oh, that's our bad.
See, when you first told me this, I really didn't understand that statement, because I was like, obviously it's your bad. You're the one who made the fucking game.
But they were saying, like, oh, we meant to release more, but it just didn't fit in with, like, what we were doing at the time.
That doesn't make any sense,
I
but
know.
okay. Whatever, dude.
But I'm excited for more
Paragon.
casters, because
You are awesome with casters, from
love
what I understand. You're the self-proclaimed best Gideon player on Earth.
yeah, and I'll fight anyone about it. Doesn't matter to me.
Next one up, this is kind of older news, but I'd still like to talk about it. The PS 4.5 update is going to give you external hard drives, which I'm super stoked about. I mean, external is like the way to go. Internal is just a pain in the ass. There's a lot of other stuff like custom wallpapers, and the quick menu is going to get a new refresh.
You know what I found kind of weird about the whole custom wallpapers thing is, you know what system had custom wallpapers?
What?
The PS3.
Really? Oh, yeah, it did. You
Like-
could just choose any sort of screenshot.
Any picture, anything you wanted. Why is it that the system previous to this one had
Had it, but this one
customizable like backgrounds, but this one's like, nah, dude, nah.
Just the wallpapers we provide.
Yeah.
Just the themes.
I just found that really interesting.
Yeah, it is
But
kind of weird.
I'm also very, very,
Sometimes new
very,
consoles
very,
just
very,
regress.
Very, very excited about external hard drives.
Because you run out every 10 seconds?
I've run out again, and I just got a new hard
Yeah,
drive.
you just got a terabyte.
This is so obnoxious, but I'm probably gonna buy the 8 terabyte just cause.
Just because why not? I never
Yeah.
want to run out again in the
I'll
rest
run
of my
out.
life.
I swear. I'll
Yeah,
run
I
out.
believe it. Because you'll just get everything.
Yep.
Other than that, we got a new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, which I'm super stoked about. It came during the Super Bowl, which is kind of a big thing for you because you're a huge Patriots fan.
Yeah, Super Bowl champs. Woo!
I don't know anything
We're
about
gonna
football.
get some dislikes now, that's for sure.
Whatever. Breath of the Wild went gold, so now there is no way they're going to put you back or anything like that. Breath of the Wild is on disc. It's coming out. It's going to look good. Rainbow Six Siege has got some new updates, putting
I love
in
Rainbow
like
Six.
new operators, everything like that. I would like to go more in depth, but we're kind of like strapped for time at the moment. But Rainbow Six Siege, I'm super stoked about the new updated like characters and all sorts of stuff. I think it's going to be awesome. For our last story of the day, I wanted to give this a little bit of ample time because of how weird this shit is. So, on PlayStationblog.com, they released a lineup of the most downloaded games on PS4. And on PS4, PS3, everything. I wrote down a small portion of it. Number 1 on PS4 being Ark Survival right now. Which,
I can imagine.
yeah, I totally believe
I look
that.
at my friends list and there's about 15 people playing it, so.
Yeah, you only have 15 friends, so that's
Okay,
good.
I have like 75 friends.
That's pretty.
I need to
that's
go
pretty
through and
intense.
delete some, but.
Yeah, probably. Most people just playing Destiny for no reason.
That's what it was, really.
Yeah. For PS3, it's like Devil May Cry, the HD. Number 2 being like Shadow of the Colossus, which I thought was really good, but also I'd rather play Shadow than I would Devil May Cry.
You know, fun fact about Devil May Cry, for the longest time, that was my password to everything. I bet that's the password to my MySpace.
I wouldn't admit that, but alright.
Why?
Cool.
It
Just
was
get
like-
on my MySpace.
It was
Do
like
it.
Devil May Cry, and then it was some numbers. I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out, because That'd be fun.
Yeah, the most downloaded add-on for PS4 being Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Sabotage, and PSVR's most downloaded being Job Simulator. The thing I want to talk about that's so weird...
Because no one wants to get a real job.
Yeah, exactly. The thing I want to talk about so weird is, number 10 was Knack. Knack, the piece of shit game that is getting a sequel for no reason, was on the most downloaded. I would just like to ask, why? Why is everyone downloading Knack?
Is it free?
No, I don't. I don't think so.
Well then,
who the fuck is buying Knack and downloading it and taking up storage space? Whatever though, dude. That's about it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, make sure you like it down below. Make sure you leave a comment letting us know how we're doing or how you felt about any of this news. And make sure you subscribe for all of our upcoming content. There's an annotation at the end. And also make sure you check out our last video, which there will be an annotation for at the end as well. That's it for us today. I hope you guys have a good day.
Okay, bye.